Good morning. Today is Thursday, the 8th of October, and we're looking at Luke 6:25 to 42. I really love the smell of fresh bread. I can remember when I was at university, I used to spend most of my summers in North Africa, and we would get up early in the morning, go down to the local bakery. One of these villages in the mountains, and they had these like amazing clay ovens, just carved into, almost like they were carved into the mountainside, and you just watch while the bread cooked. They called them hops, and like a flatbread. And then once they were cooked, you'd wait for them to cool, and you'd carry them back to your friends. Bread is a necessity of life, and every culture, in every generation, in the Bible times, it was understood that even today, that bread is a necessity. And Jesus is the same. We can't live without Jesus. He is an absolute necessity. It's a bit like the words of one of my favourite songs, it says, Jesus isn't a crutch, Jesus is a stretcher, because you can't even limp into heaven without Jesus. Now, when we look at verse 27, when the crowd find Jesus, and he tells them to work for food that endures. Work involves believing in Jesus. Our work is important, but ultimately, what defines us is our faith in Jesus, and real work, ultimate work, is working out our salvation. And believing in Jesus is work. It's not passive. Belief needs to be exercised through faith, and faith is a muscle. The more we use it, the more we exercise it, the stronger it goes. Believing on Jesus, like bread, it has to be on a daily basis. It's the difference between being totally overwhelmed by life, or seeing God in the midst of a storm, and seeing God as greater than the storm. In our daily life, just sending up arrow prayers, or just being aware of Jesus, or having some type of daily devotional is one way to kind of just grow in our faith and to exercise that muscle. Moses in the Old Testament, he exercised that faith, that kind of daily belief. And for 40 years, God provided over 500,000 Israelites with bread virtually every day, that manna from heaven. And Moses, he was a forerunner to Jesus, the bread of life that will always satisfy us, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally and spiritually as well. And in verse 44, it says, Jesus says, I'm the bread of life. Maybe we need to lift up our eyes away from material bread and needs, an earthly kingdom, to spiritual realities. Maybe, like the crowd, we need to put our confidence in Jesus instead in our material bread. Maybe we all need to be confident that Jesus will never turn us away or ever forsake us. What I find really encouraging about this passage is that Jesus says, I am. Not that I was, not that I used to be, not that I might be in the future, but I am. I am now for you. I am all that you need. I am the bread of life, and I am for sharing. Now, when I collected those amazing hops from that North African bakery, I didn't scoff them all to myself. I shared them with my friends. And there's so many people at the moment who are hungry for spiritual reality, but they don't know Jesus, the bread of life. Maybe the next time we have a sandwich or a slice of toast, we could think of who's hungry in our sphere of influence. Lord, give me an opportunity to give them the bread of life. A quote I once heard said this: all Christianity is one beggar telling another beggar where he found bread. Jesus, the bread of life.